Hey everybody, it's Seth Jones, editorial director of Landscape Management Magazine. Today I'm being joined by Nolan Gore. He is the general manager and owner of Top Choice Lawn Care out in Austin, Texas. Hey Nolan, how's it going?
Seth, thank you so much for having me.
And tell me about the business itself.
We are a residential maintenance company first, mow, blow, and go. We've currently got 1,733 routine maintenance customers, only for mowing. And then we have a whole bunch of other packages. Now, what we'll do is bread and butter is mows, but on top of that, we'll sell all sorts of other services up into design build. So we don't do construction, but we will do high level enhancements. So redesign beds, full irrigation, planting smaller tree installs, sod, mulch, all that kind of stuff.
Anything that you're noticing that your customers are more likely to ask of you these days, or something that they're more into, or just any trends that you're seeing that you think, hey, this might be something that I need to kind of mentally prepare for?
So short circuiting the sales process with a product as opposed to, and you can expand on that by saying we have a super deal with two large trees and five small shrubs and an irrigation package that all together cost, as opposed to, hey, what do you need? I suggest two trees. I suggest, that's one big thing I'm thinking about from a customer perspective. Two, we're working really hard right now on being front of mind for the customer and even putting the ideas in the customer's brain, not necessarily for this week, but for the coming months and years. And so what I mean by that is we're working really hard to every single customer, we're going to go touch their property, which obviously there's a lot of business models where you do that naturally, but ours we don't necessarily. We're going to say, here's the things I think are good. Here's the things I think are better. Here's the things I think you absolutely need to do now. And this is what it would cost you. And customers go, I didn't ask for that. And we go, no problem. And then a lot of people are like, oh man, that's more, I want to do it, but not right now. And then we have other customers say, do it. And at the worst, you've built trust. And at the best, you're selling more things.
I noticed that you got some pretty amazing art up on the wall back here. What? Tell me about your family.
It's very expensive. If you want to buy it, I'll sell it to you for a good deal.
Okay.
And any of the audience, if you're looking for some pieces for the office. I married my high school sweetheart. God bless her. Tricked her when she was young. We had our first kid while I was in the Marine Corps, my daughter. And then I've had three sons since then. So four kids now. At this point, it's 8, 6, 4, 1. Our fourth um, was born extraordinarily premature, like 4 months early. He was in the hospital for 5 months. That was last year. He's doing very well, but it is still an extraordinarily challenging situation for our family. It's been a big impact on the business for me to be able to focus. But I also have much more empathy for suffering now, and I understand difficulties in life in a different way than I ever have before.
Well, first, thank you for your service in the Marine Corps. I'm curious, what anything that you could take from your training in the Marine Corps that you can apply directly to being a business owner or being in the lawn care industry?
I just had a bunch of hard conversations with guys about their performance. I was given the tools I needed to do that. So when I came into the business here at 27, barely 27, it wasn't strange to me to have guys older than me working for me. It wasn't strange for me to be able to hold them accountable and to recognize and respect their level of competence, but also hold a certain level of authority and a different skill set. What that allowed me to do is say, hey, I know what you're good at and I know what I'm good at. And we're going to figure out how to be better together. And you're still going to listen to me because that's how we're going to work. But if you're right and I'm wrong, then I'm going to figure out how to come to your direction. But we're going to have one person in charge here.
I'd love to ask people what their best advice is if they have like a motto they go by or anything that really stands out in their mind.
I remember calling my dad and him and going, hey, does it ever feel more stable? And like unhesitantly, he was like, nope. And it just sat there. I was like, oh, okay. So I guess I'm not doing it wrong. And that was encouraging. And also just like, hold on, if you want to do this, you got to be ready for that.
Everybody, this is Nolan Gore. He is the general manager and owner of Top Choice Lawn care in Austin, Texas. I'm Seth Jones. Thanks for watching us here on Landscape Management TV. Thanks, Nolan.
Cheers, guys. Thank you.